My soul is thirsty.
How we sound?
Wonderful.
Splendid. How do I sound? I sound all right?
Talk together.
Talk to me now.
Talk to me now. At the same time,
Talk to me nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that sound good? Is it recording?
And my
Why are you drinking like that?
Cause my soul is thirsty.
Thirsty, bro? Go ahead, get you some of that water.
It's like a whole drill team back there, huh?
So get you some of that water.
Make them say, Jerone and John, Jerone and John. Make them say, yeah, Jerone and John, Jerone and John. Make them say, man, bro, that's crazy. Jerone and John, Jerone and John. Make them say, okay, I see you, Jerone and John, Jerone and John, yeah.
My soul is thirsty.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Jerone and John podcast show.
Yeah,
So glad that you're here.
we're here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Come in.
Tell
Come
a
in.
friend.
Tell
New
a
episode
friend.
is up.
We are
All
here.
right. Now listen, hold on, okay? Listen.
Whoa.
Appreciate you all, okay?
Mhm.
Watching the show,
Facts.
supporting. Okay, but you gotta like the show. You gotta hit the like button and you gotta subscribe. We're getting the views.
We don't need no ghost fans.
We're getting views, okay?
Ain't that what we
But
call them, ghost fans?
I don't know.
I think that's a term. Like they're
Ghost fans?
fans, but they're not making themselves known. We need to
So-
know.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
need
let us
you
know,
to
man.
like and subscribe and also to share the podcast, all right?
Facts.
So we can get bigger, spread it to the world, all right?
The
So we
world
can
needs to know
continue-
about the Jerome and John podcast.
So we can continue doing great
Yeah,
great things
man.
for you, providing you with great content.
Great content. I like that.
You know,
Content.
and so we want to keep doing this for a while. So, but we need your help. Like, subscribe, share the podcast on whatever platform you listen or watch the show on. Whether
All
that
of
be Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Yeah.
all of that. All right.
We need your feedback. We need
Yeah.
to know. Let
Yeah.
us know. Tell me, if
Tell me
what you want.
Go ahead.
Did we say the same word? Was it the same word?
We did. We did. You know.
Oh, my bad. COVID. I guess we still.
I was thinking the.
So speaking of that, have
You
you,
know,
ever
you
tried
know.
to give? You ever tried to give somebody a handshake and it doesn't work?
It's all awkward.
There's so many times like, "Hey, John, how you doing?" And I go like this, and they give me, and it's like,
Yeah, yeah, we'll get it next time.
Or the wet hand. We talked about wet hands.
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
The little weird
old,
hands.
Old dumb hand.
Yeah, old dumb hand. Put my hand down. All right, but yeah, we need your feedback. Let me know if if my jokes are good, if they're better than John's. Like, we need to know that. He needs to know that. So let us know what's up, right, John?
Sure.
Absolutely. But now we appreciate y'all, man. What episode is this? What are we on, man?
I don't even remember. 4? Is this
4?
4 or 5? 4?
Is it
I don't know.
4?
To be fully transparent with you
Yeah.
all, we recorded episode 3 like 4 times.
So this
all
really
right?
like episode 8.
Yeah. So we've been out here doing stuff, but we trying to provide you with the
Yeah.
best content possible.
So what he's saying is, if y'all didn't watch episode 3, please go watch that because we took a lot of time.
we did.
That's a lot of effort.
We did.
It took us 3 times to get the one episode. So,
Yeah. Yep.
a lot of sweat and tears into that thing.
Yeah. All right.
not
and
tears.
speaking of the last episode, okay,
Yes.
I think we made an egregious error. Okay,
Egregious.
after we stopped the cameras, we were talking about our top 5 gospel artists all time, and we failed to mention you brought it known. We didn't mention Hezekiah Walker.
We did, John, and since that episode, I'm gonna be honest. Your list was better, right? I had to admit that. I left off Fred, but in front of the viewers, I couldn't admit that. So I had to, stick to what I said. But we all know, CeCe Winans isn't a better gospel artist than Fred Hammond. I was over here trying to ride with it too. I really only knew that one song, Alabaster Box. It's a really good song.
It is. It's a great
There's
song.
another song she has that comes on my Pandora, but I don't know the name.
You still listen to Pandora?
It's the only way to school.
Oh, yeah.
I actually pay for it.
Pay for it?
Yep. I paid $9 a month. Naturally, it's I think $9 a month. Yep. Dang. Unlimited skips.
I thought Pandora was like kind of dying. Because you got
I'm bringing it back.
Because you got like Spotify now.
I'm bringing it back.
Apple.
I got Apple
Viewers,
too.
let us. Which is better? Apple is it Apple Music?
Yeah.
Amazon Music, Spotify, Pandora.
I make my own playlist on Pandora.
I make my own playlist on Apple.
My music's louder from Pandora.
How?
I don't know. Just make that up. I'm just trying to sell it.
Yeah.
You got to try to find a selling point. But no, you pay for them extra skips. You never how important a skip is, man.
You should check out Apple Music.
I got that too.
You got them both.
Yeah, so Apple Music is what I use for my kids in PE class. I find an edited little kids version.
Oh yeah, I used to rock with the Kids Bop.
That's what it is, a little Kids Bop. But then I throw in a little bit, if it's on like a Disney movie, something like that, I'll throw that in there. But the kids kill me. Oh, Mr. Wood, why we gotta listen to kid music? Because you're a kid.
Yep. I used to be like, okay, we'll listen to no music then. I'll just turn it off. Listen to nothing. We'll just do all this in silence.
You know what? You know what's crazy, John? When you was a kid, did you guys have music in PE class?
Absolutely.
For real?
I did. My PE teacher, Mrs. Coleman, she was the best. Jock jams. Pump it up, pump it out, pump it up.
Jock jams.
Yeah, that's what we was listening to.
So look, some of our viewers are some of the kids from the track team. Shout out to Gear, right?
Yeah. Yep.
They have no idea. They have no idea what jock jams is.
Oh, they don't know.
They say jock jams.
Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, man. This boy was killing it.
Whoop.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, we was in there.
Oh man.
Jock jams. Oh yeah. Mrs. Coleman, she had it going, bro.
Yeah, Mr. Martin was not going for that.
Coach Martin was?
Yeah, well, he's Jonathan now. I don't have to call Mr. Martin, now that I'm
You're grown now.
I'm grown. He's Jonathan.
I still call him coach.
You do?
Yep.
Well, I work with him every day. I can't call him coach.
I know, man.
He's mine.
Even when I did work with him.
You did? You still call him coach?
When I was coaching with him? Oh yeah.
So when you see Vogel around, do you call him?
Yeah, what's up, coach?
You don't call him Eddie? All right, man. Anyway, so we're talking about sports, right? Technically, kind of, but we're going to transition to that.
I mean, speaking of coaching.
Yeah, right?
We was talking about coaching.
So today, what we're going to get into, just to let the viewers know, we're going to talk about our favorite sports today.
Basketball is my favorite sport.
I like the way they dribble up and down the court. Something is my favorite play is
I like to give and go, like to pick and roll.
It's basketball, y'all.
Let's go.
Hey.
We're playing.
Wasn't Bow Wow in that movie?
Yeah, like so Mike. Actually, that was a original song by Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow.
Mr. Curtis Blow.
That's how you don't know who that is either.
That's how he said it in the thing. And then, Bow Wow redid it. They probably don't even know who Bow Wow is.
No, they don't.
Do y'all know who Bow Wow is?
What's his name? Shad Moss?
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of Bow Wow back in the day.
I did too.
Bow Wow, hey, back in the day.
Bow Wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Where my dogs at? Bark with All right, so look, John, tell the viewers, what is your favorite sport? If you had to pick a favorite sport, man, what would it be?
Well, you know what, Jerome?
Yep, tell me.
We established we played basketball. His first love was basketball.
Yeah, man.
I had big hoop dreams.
Hoop dreams, man. Started in the basement.
In the basement, man.
Come on, man.
Used to hoop all the time. Brothers, sisters, they hooped all the time.
Yeah.
So I was just playing basketball all day. I played, man, a lot in middle school, and then that was the end of my career.
You know what's crazy?
Mhm.
You made the team. I got cut.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Now that past that, I was very upset with you for a little bit.
I know, man.
I was very upset.
I know.
Man.
I know.
Yeah, man. When I see my name crossed off, I saw yours still not crossed off. I was like,
Yeah.
look, you get mad. You always say they use like this. You can't even say nothing. I was so mad. I was like, but it wasn't even. I think what really made me mad, it was some names up under yours. Like I knew you were gonna make it.
Yeah.
But there was some names
was upset
up under
about that
yours
too.
that was like, this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What? But you know, in hindsight, I feel like they had their quota.
Me and Nate.
That was two was enough.
Man, so
The reason.
So seventh grade, we both tried out. We both got cut
Yeah.
7th grade. All right. And so, but I knew there was dudes on the team that I could hoop better. And then I worked really hard that summer, like the rest of the school year,
Oh, yeah.
all summer. I was playing ball all the time. And I got a lot better. I think what coaches would tell me was like, you don't have a lot of organized basketball, skills, because we would like hoop outside and
They wanted you to jump,
like
stop, bounce pass.
yeah, like you don't have the organized basketball, IQ, blah 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 blah. I was like, well, because y'all keep cutting me. Like, I'm gonna
Can't learn.
So worked real hard, and then I played a little bit more organized basketball over the summer. I played on the All-Star team at the FFY. We was traveling over to Boys and Girls Club, I should say.
Yes.
We was traveling and stuff, playing other Boys and Girls Club teams. So I got a lot better through that.
Mhm.
And then tried out that 8th grade year and made it. And I was a hooper, man. Obviously I'm not very tall, but I was hooping, man. And I was giving everybody buckets. All right.
Who's your buckets?
But coach. Yeah.
Who was coach?
Buckets.
Who was your coach? Was it
Man,
Wade?
He was 7th grade coach.
Yeah.
And even though he cut me, I kind of liked Mr. Wade, man.
Yeah.
He was kind of funny.
Yeah, I didn't like him. Anybody who cut me, I cut them out of my life. I wasn't playing.
Coach Wade, he told Nate, he said, "Man, Nate, you so ugly. It's hard for your mama to love you." I was like, "Oh snap!" Like,
Hey,
dang.
what's up, Nate Downey?
He told him that
big homie
in front of both
Everybody.
teams, in front of everyone. I was like, "Dang." I thought
But
that
he
was
could
funny.
probably get away with that. People liked him though.
Yeah.
Not me.
I think
Not
he
me.
I think he passed away. Man. I don't think
You
I
was
don't
gonna
think
say
he's
that? I
living
said I
any
didn't
longer.
like him.
Yeah. Look,
Jeez.
see, feel bad now, don't you?
All right, go ahead.
So I made it, and then I played I was on the team.
Yeah.
I want to say I played. I barely played. Coach barely played me.
I went to the games, brother. I was there.
Yeah, barely played me. I remember like he put me in for like 10 seconds on one game. I was like, really?
So
I really said that to him. I mean, you
It's
know
like
me.
a-
I'm not really. I
Yeah,
ain't
man.
gonna say nothing really. I'm just gonna take. But I was just like,
not me.
Really?
I'd have let him know.
yeah. I did let him. I was mad.
Oh.
And Pops was in and out the office all the time. Like, what does he need to do? Like, what is he not doing?
Yeah.
And like he'd give him run around and stuff like that. So Coach, I don't want to say his name. That coach, he ruined it for me, man.
Run basketball.
He ruined basketball for me. So then I was like, I ain't playing basketball no more. And at the same time, I was playing football at Central. It was when I first began, 7th grade, and I loved it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like concentrate on football, man.
So one would say your favorite sport
It would be
is football.
football. Basketball was my first love,
Yeah.
but then football came in my life,
Yeah.
and I started loving football. Now, hold on, and I'll say this last thing, and I'll let you say. I ran into, had a pretty good career, whatever,
Yeah.
right?
You did.
Senior year was my best year,
Mm-hmm.
and I ran into that coach. It was that 8th grade coach. My senior year, and he was like, "Oh man, how you doing?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right, I'm good." And he was like, "Man, you're having a great year." And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Man, see, I knew basketball wasn't your sport."
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh. He said he knew it wasn't your sport.
I was so mad.
He's gonna
man.
say that's why he cut you.
Yeah, man. No, he didn't cut me. That's why he didn't play.
Oh no,
me.
that's why he didn't play.
No,
you.
I think I knew
He said
basketball.
knew
I knew
basketball.
basketball wasn't your sport, and I was like, "All right, man." So I don't really like that dude. I don't really like him, to be honest. He has a nice business in town that I don't really like owning it.
You better than me. I would have said his name. But look,
They have good food.
so
good,
me,
good
my turn.
products and
My
stuff.
turn, John.
Go ahead.
What was the question? What's
your favorite sport, man?
Oh yeah, favorite sport.
Mm-hmm.
So I started out when I was a young kid, man, young grasshopper, man. It was
Grasshopper.
soccer. Soccer was my thing.
You was in soccer.
Soccer was my thing. I was nice, man. I was nice,
you know what?
man.
I was like, man, why you like soccer?
Soccer was great.
I wasn't rocking with soccer.
It's kind of like how you wouldn't rock with action figures.
And
but yet and still, look at these action figures we got on the table.
the term action figures.
So soccer was the sport that, I originally was like, this is it. Then when I got out here, none of my friends, you and Dante, none of y'all played soccer. I was like, all right, so what we doing out here? We hoop. I said, well, I like that too. So, I had a nice little jump shot, man, and that's what we did, play basketball. I got in a little football, 7th grade, 8th grade. I was done. I played pretty well 7th grade. I started.
I played football because of you.
Yeah, you did. And then I quit. Got up out of there. Sure did.
Absolutely.
Sure
He
did.
left me,
I
America.
did. Left you hanging. But I supported you every step of the way. I was always there, man.
Left me hanging, man.
I did, but I was there in the crowd.
Left me hanging. That reminds me
of what?
The time you left me hanging.
When?
We'll save it for another episode.
All right, yeah, let them know, because I don't think I left you hanging any other time in life. I probably did. So, anyway, I quit football, and then that's when I went to, I always liked basketball. That was my thing. Not just playing it, but I loved to watch it. That was my thing. So one would say my favorite sport is basketball. It's the best sport alive. Mm-hmm. Absolutely best sport. Absolutely, man. So if that's somebody to ask you, John, what is it about football that's your thing? Why do you love football?
Man, you know what?
I think basketball's better. But I like football.
It's not, but I like the contact.
Nah.
I loved it.
That's why I quit.
I loved the contact.
I hate getting hit.
I loved it.
Remind me of whoopings.
It was fun.
I didn't like whoopings.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoy whoopings?
No.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed the contact.
But John, you enjoyed hitting people. You were violent.
It was fun. I mean, like hitting people, and then I didn't really mind getting hit too bad.
You sure didn't.
Like just run up in the. I enjoyed that.
Sound.
Man, that was fun, man.
I couldn't imagine what's like car wrecks, man.
Yeah, I really like that, man.
But yeah, you was a very some running backs, because you was a running back. I'll tell people you was a running back.
I was.
Some running backs shy away from the contact. They dance, they may hop out of bounds. You, on the other hand, would see contact and you'd be like, yep, that's where I would like to go.
Gotta let them know.
Boom! I used to lower that head. I used to crack up. You hit people so hard.
It was fun, man. I think because I was so small, a lot of people, they underestimated me.
Yeah, you had to let them know what it was.
I mean, I was in the squat rack.
Yeah,
I was in 405. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let them know.
405.
Put the plates on there.
I was only like 150 pounds. Squatting 405.
Mm-hmm. That boy strong.
Real life.
Facts.
255 clean.
Easy.
Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna talk about the bench.
Yeah.
But
nobody
I was out there though, man, and they thought they was just gonna like just throw me down. Now sometimes they would catch me.
Yeah.
They get me, but I enjoyed that.
Yeah, man. You was
I enjoyed that, man. So that's what I liked about the game the most, is the contact, man.
I feel that.
Yeah, I like that.
I feel that.
I mean, and then it's the ultimate team sport, I feel like, because you got so many missing pieces, or not missing pieces, but you got so many pieces that got to work together.
Strongly disagree.
For the plays to develop. Unlike basketball, you can just have one star player.
Whoa,
you can
that is not
be really good.
Stop. And what's that going to do for you?
That happens a lot, man.
And where do they go? With just one player?
Championships.
Stop. Maybe in biddy ball, when you got a 6-foot kid and a bunch of 4-foot kids. It's crazy, man. Anyway, so I guess it's my turn to tell the people why I like
James.
LeBron James ain't never did by himself. He didn't get the ring by himself.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Not by Kyrie Irving. Don't do that. Kevin Love. Before
he
didn't get the ring.
But he was there.
He didn't get the ring. You said championships, my brother. Facts. It's facts.
They-
We can play it back. Viewers, did you hear John say championships?
Now listen,
I hit you with
listen.
my Denzel. Did you just say championships? I think you just said championships, John.
That was a terrible
It was,
decision.
wasn't it? Sounded the exact same. But that's in my head. That's what they sound like on YouTube when they be like, "You sitting there talking to me? You sitting there talking? You say you want some mild sauce?"
Did they not win the Eastern Conference Championship?
John,
Oh, that don't count.
no.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Man, we ain't who talking about?
Okay.
Oh, look at me! I won the Eastern Conference champion.
I mean,
nobody gloats about that.
I think that's a major accomplishment.
That is making the playoffs is a major accomplishment.
It is.
Once you make the playoffs, now
Especially if
nothing
you're-
matters. John, that's like
Especially if
you're a
by
football
yourself.
guy, right?
Especially if
You're a
by
football
yourself.
guy. You're a
I am.
football guy, right?
Yes.
So when you was in high school, would you guys be celebrating if you won the sectional championship or the actual?
We did celebrate when we won sectional.
But would you
championship.
much rather win the actual championship?
Those are
Championship.
Championships or championships. Hey,
So
winning
which one is-
games.
So which
winning
one?
games is hard.
So hold on, time out. Which one would you prefer?
I mean, obviously, you would prefer the state championship, which we did get to. We can talk about that later. However,
Yeah, go ahead.
a championship is a championship. Conference championship, sectional championship.
All championships are
Regional
not made equal,
championship.
John. You're not about to sit here and fool these
What's
people and
that?
make them. All
but
championships
they
are
are
not created equal.
championships, though.
They are not created equal. Nobody care about a
Correct.
sectional championship
What?
versus the state championship.
A lot of people care about sectional championships.
So if you won the
'Cause there's a
state, you'd
lot
be
of-
just as happy if you won the sectional.
No, I agreed with you. I said they're not made equal. I said that.
Oh, okay. I'm making sure you said I was
However, it is still a championship, and it is very hard to get to. Winning games is hard.
right. So the reason I love basketball is because it's the greatest sport ever.
In your
I feel
opinion.
like when it comes to like when you look at like the NBA, for example, I feel like that is as far as the professional sports, it is the hardest sport to make it in, and to be great at. In football, you have 11 on each side. Basketball got 5, and if you're really going to team, most teams got about 8 guys on the team. So you got to be on that team. You got to be the top 8. Really, the top 7 to really get some good tick on the team. So, yeah, basketball is John. Basketball. But I mean, you don't disagree because you love basketball as well.
I do think it's a great sport. I do.
Yeah, and I think as far as the team, yeah, it's just basketball.
I disagree.
It's okay to disagree.
Agree
okay.
to disagree.
It's okay. It's not your fault, John. So
Agree to
you're
disagree.
talking about contact is for your as far as why you love the sport. Favorite memory of the sport, man. If you had to think about one thing, whether it's you playing, maybe something you've seen, what is it? What's your favorite memory?
Man, there's too many.
All right. Well, we didn't
So
ask about all
I
that.
gotta put a couple in there.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yep.
I
it's
think
happening.
memory.
It's happening.
Memory.
It is happening.
Not
happening.
memory.
So, high school football, being a player and also being a coach. I played football at the collegiate level as well.
let them know.
I did.
Put some respect on
And,
your name, John. Let them
I
know.
played 4 years college football.
Where was you playing at, man? Let them know.
I went to a small D3 school.
Where are we at? The
Anderson-
Ravens?
Anderson University Ravens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let them know, man.
You know, we weren't very good, but you know, I played
For
college,
college
football.
football. Let them know, man.
You know, it really is like from going from playing a high school sport to a college sport. It's
Yeah.
only like 1% of student athletes go from
Yes.
high school to college,
Yeah.
and then even smaller percent go from college to professional level.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was in that small 1%.
But let them know. Let them
so,
know, Mr.
yeah.
Sims. That's what I'm talking about.
So I enjoyed that. It was fun, but you know, college we weren't very good.
Mm-hmm.
Losing games is not fun. So winning games in high school was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We made that run our junior year,
Mm-hmm.
went to semi-state, lost by 1 point
Ron Colley,
to
huh?
the Roncalli. They
Boy.
went on win state. They ran this
For sure
school out the I was gonna say out the gym,
That's
off the
tough.
field. So it was like, man, that could have been us. Could have been. But so we had an outstanding junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Coming into senior year, we're like, oh yeah, we about to get it. And that was a fun year for me because I actually got to play a whole lot. So Steve Brown, who is, you know, Steve Brown, he
Yep.
he professional football player. And I was cool with him playing more than I did because, I mean, obviously he was better than I was. Everybody, but I got a chance to play, and I was killing, bro. I was killing.
Tearing them up. That's the year I played.
Yeah, you played that. So
I only played because
that year was fun.
Stevie was my ride home, and if he was my ride, you was my ride. So after a while, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to hang out with y'all, come football.
Yeah.
Y'all always try to give me drums to come play. I was like, nah. Senior year, I was like, all right, cool. I didn't know what was going on.
Bro, didn't know what was going on.
I didn't pay attention to practice. I was over there just hanging out. And then whenever they put me in the game, bro, I'd be like, all right.
We was in the game, whatever, right?
I did ask you, didn't I?
I'm playing tailback, and I'm lined up in the backfield. Drone's playing tight end.
First off, so let's bring some perspective around that. Jerome is playing tight end. In high school, I was a $135, like fully soaked in a hoodie, like $135. So when John said I played tight end, like
tight end.
I was tight end. The defensive end that was in front of me was probably like, in my mind, he was probably like 6'7". In real life, he's probably 6'2", 6'3", whatever he was.
Big.
He was huge.
He was big, dude.
I definitely looked right at you. Said, "Hey."
So yeah,
what do I do?
I'm in the backfield, and he's supposed to be on the line of scrimmage, and like we break the huddle because we used to huddle back then. Break the huddle, and Drone's like, where I go, man? You go over there on the left side, man. That's what right there. He's like, oh, right here. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to direct traffic stuff. And then he supposed to be in his stance. He turned around, and was like, what I do? I was like, see that dude? Hit him, hit that guy. He's like, all right. So I ran the play. Whatever, came back to the huddle. I was like, you get him? He was like, no.
Absolutely not. You got me messed up. First off,
like, nah.
First off, the play I think went the opposite way. Y'all think I'm about to go risk my life to go hit that big old dude? I sure enough whiffed.
He was right there, man.
I'm not. He would have ripped my helmet off.
You just had to take a step right there.
I sure did have to step the opposite way.
We just ran like zone. We ran like inside zone.
Shouldn't have put me in the game anyway. Why'd you put me? Leave me over there.
He was like winning by a whole bunch of points.
They just tried to put me out there. Hey, what's going out there?
And that was hilarious. He was like, him? I was like, yes, him right there.
Yeah, they could have left me out. I was comfortable on the sideline. I was comfortable over there. And then I got hurt, the next week? And then I was with Stevie on the cart the rest of the long season.
So, that season was fun for me because I got to tote the rock a lot.
You was tearing them up, man.
I started the last 7 games. I ended up with like 970 something yards. So I almost had 1,000 yards on the season. I didn't even start the whole season.
Come on, man. I don't know.
So I had a good little season there. That was fun. What sucked though was we were undefeated, right? We was ranked number 1 in the state because the previous year, we did so well. We was the only unbeaten team in the state in 4A. And so we played Seymour that year. The Seymour Owls, man, and they got us. They got us in the
Owl makes that sound, don't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They got us in the sectional. That was terrible.
Ain't no Owls in Columbus.
We had already beat them earlier in the year. And so that sucked. But and then coming back as a coach, coaching, that was pretty awesome. I was part of a great coaching staff and great teams there. Won 2 state championships. Went to state 3 times, won 2 out of the 3.
Let them know. Put some respect.
So that was pretty tight.
Speaking of that, hey man, so I know, what school did you coach at?
Columbus East.
Was there another high school in Columbus?
The other one?
Yeah.
It was there.
Did they ever get one of those state?
They've never had one of those.
They weren't going to state?
Never.
Man, can't believe that.
Never. And you know what? We have, many regional championships.
Yeah, man.
Many sectional championships.
Yeah.
They only have like.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Conference champions.
Yeah. Man, they didn't get it done.
No.
What
was really cool though. Our senior year, our junior year.
Yeah.
When we went to semi-state, they went to semi-state.
Mm-hmm.
They played Warren Central. They got destroyed.
I think that was at North, wasn't it?
Yeah, Warren Central was Warren Central.
I think they had Chris Graham that year and all them boys.
Yeah. And then we went and played Ron College. So it was cool. Like both teams being on a run.
Mm-hmm.
We did beat them that year though. Like in regular season. We beat North.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that was pretty cool though. Both teams was
nice.
both teams was doing well
because we're better than them.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Better.
It was a close game. It was a close game.
It east side over here, John.
Always went right down to the wire. Back in the day, but
rep the East over here.
Not here lately, but
it's been rough. Hey, man, it's been rough. We're bringing it back. We're not going to talk about the present.
We got to get there.
The future is bright. The future is bright.
But so yeah,
so those are your memories.
Coaching was a lot of fun. Coaching with the same guys that coached me, like Coach Gaddis was there when I was a player. Mm-hmm. Coach Vogel, Coach Martin, Coach Manowitz, all of them were there when I was a player, so it was cool coming back, like, and being on the other side and coaching with them. I learned a whole lot from them, and so that was cool. You know, I grew up a lot too with those guys. Those men influenced me a lot. So shout out to all of them. All right.
Yeah, those Olympians.
Man.
Yes, man. Shout out to East, man. Shout out to East, man.
So favorite memory or memories for you playing basketball?
You know, I'm going to stick to the script. You know, it says memory. You know, so I'm going to give it the one.
Okay.
You know, being that basketball is such a just phenomenal sport, I could probably got millions of memories. You know, I could probably talk for hours. We're going to talk about my coaching because I'm currently a basketball coach.
You are?
I am, man. But don't get twisted, man. I still get buckets, man.
Now, what school are you coaching basketball at?
So currently, I'm at South Decatur Middle School.
South Decatur,
man.
How'd that even happen? How'd that even come about?
You know what? Because it was all a dream.
Because you live here in Columbus, Indiana.
Man, it's all about who you know, man. It's all about who you know. Man, I had a plug on a little inside gig.
Networking.
About who you know, man. Now, a buddy of mine was the head varsity coach, and originally I got asked to be his assistant, and I was like, oh, yeah, I could do that. The year previous, I was the girls basketball coach. I coached elementary girls basketball.
At the Mount Healthy Eagles.
Mount Healthy Eagles. That's actually my memory that I'm going to speak of, man. It's actually my first basketball coaching real gig. Like I did boys and girls club coaching. That don't really count. But as far as organized, like for a team, was Mount Healthy, the Eagles, man. It was a dope experience, my brother. Yeah, man. So be honest with you, man. During tryouts, and I hope maybe one day. I don't know. Some of my kids watch this. They're they're in 7th grade now. 7th grade. Yeah. Some are in 6th grade, but
one is she's 8th grade. You coach her in Tess.
Nah, she was a year above. She was a year above. She was a baller though. Baller.
She can
baller. Woo. Baller. But yeah, so check this out, man. I'll be honest. We at tryouts, I was a little discouraged. Be honest, I was a little discouraged, man. So I showed up to tryouts for basketball tryouts.
Like when we were younger tryouts, or when you doing tryouts?
No, when I was doing it for my team. So as far as me being the coach for my tryouts,
got you.
That was my bad. Maybe I
got you.
I kind of.
I'm tracking with you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right, man. I went off track. You back?
I got you.
All right. So I went to tryouts, man, or I showed up for tryouts, man, and the girls came. And being a PE teacher, I kind of know if they're athletic or not and what's going on. Got the eye. Yeah, you can tell if a kid can't skip too well. It's kind of like, whoa, watch out. Got 2 left feet. Can't catch.
That step is a step hop.
Step hop, not a step. No. Yeah, that ain't it. So when the girl showed up, I was like, all right, let's see what's going on. Brother, I'm talking about couldn't catch, couldn't dribble. Layups, everything. First day I was like, whew. I went home. I was like, Jesus. I know I agreed to do this. I did. I agreed to take had to call him. I agreed to take this position knowingly that we didn't have a lot of them. Like I had faith that we had some. That first day of tryouts, I was mustard seed. I was hoping for that. That first practice, I was like, I just need the mustard seed. And then I think about the second or third day of tryouts, man, it was a small light.
Little glimmer of hope.
There's about 3 or 4 of them that kind of showed me a little something.
Okay.
And I was like,
I can work with
I
that.
got about 3 or 4 that can dribble. Now, I'll be honest with you. Outside of that, there wasn't any good. There was no dribbling allowed. That was our game plan. But it was a phenomenal team, man. Long story short, man, we actually finished the season. I think we finished season 9-2.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that don't sound like what I, brother. But as a coach, I had a great strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, those 4 carried us, and we lost, man, to old Rock Creek. They got us, man.
The Bulldogs.
Yeah, you know something about Rock Creek.
Old Creek.
Yeah, they got us out of here. They beat us twice. No, we were 9-3 then because Richards got us too that
nemesis,
year.
Huh?
Richards got us that year too.
The Raiders.
Richards was phenomenal.
Yeah.
They had a girl that was, she was kind of like Caitlin Clark. We'll talk about her later. This girl was that, bro.
Caitlin Clarkish.
Oh, she was sick, bro.
Really?
She probably, Richards beat us by 10. They beat us by 12, maybe their first game. They beat us good. Might have been more. It should have been more. But this girl, we couldn't get the ball past half court.
Ooh.
She was,
a long game.
Bro, she picked it off every time and was smiling as she did it. Effortlessly. Luckily, she missed a lot of layups that game.
Yeah.
I think she was just being lazy. But yeah, she was a killer. But yeah, that was probably my best memory, man, as far as, she's still, I think she's over at Northside. And I'll put a prayer out there. Hope she goes to the East. I don't think she will, but
I mean,
she is a
East basketball, they beat Old Crosstown.
They beat North?
Boys and girls. They did.
Boys and girls beat them?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great news. But yeah, as far as my favorite memory, man, coaching those girls in Mount Healthy was probably my favorite memory. Not to say my South Dakota boys wasn't a great memory because I had a great season with them. It wasn't as successful. It was a little rough. But we kept pushing.
So how long you been coaching? How many years?
Basketball.
And you coach track as well.
Yes,
right?
I've been doing track for about almost year 8.
8 years.
Yeah. Basketball, this will be year 3 coming up.
Yeah. I coached football 9 years. Yeah. First year was 2011.
You know what?
Yep. The great Gunnar Keel.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was on what was that show? Elite 11.
Yep. Yeah.
He was number 1 quarterback.
That year, the Northeast game was televised.
He was a
on
beast,
ESPN that year.
Who won that year?
North did.
They did. That's when they had
It was good. It was a really good game. Went right down to
JD and all them boys. Was that the
Nah, that was later.
That was later on?
Yeah, that was later.
Yeah. Oh, Gunnar was after them?
No, Gunnar was before them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They're that young. Oh wow. I'm old.
Yeah, we're getting older, man.
Take that back. I'm not old. I'm experienced.
Seasoned.
No.
Are you seasoned?
No, we're not seasoned yet. Season is a totally different stage of life. Totally different stage.
Preseason.
Yeah, not even that.
No, not even that.
We're marinating.
But you gotta be seasoned to marinate.
No, you don't.
What you marinating in?
Sauce.
So, coaching.
Ain't that what you marinate in? You don't marinate in sauce?
Isn't there like something in sauce?
Not seasoned. All right, so this is why we need y'all feedback. Because maybe I'm incorrect.
You are incorrect.
So you season your meat and then you put it in the marinade sauce?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, we
you season after?
I don't marinate a lot of meat, man. So maybe this is not a category I'm too knowledgeable in. Sorry. Apologize. Anyway, so we talk about sports, man. So I mean, we talked about my favorite team, on a previous episode. We ain't got to talk about them yet. But if you had to pick a favorite team.
Now, what level?
So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do.
Collegiate.
I mean, do you want to go collegiate and professional?
I mean,
it can be
because
pretty
some
quick.
I
If you
watch
can,
more than the other.
if you could give me your. So when you look at college, are you more basketball or football for college?
So to be honest with you, I don't really watch a whole lot of basketball.
Period. All right, so then it's easy for you. So give me your favorite college team because it'd be a football team, right?
My favorite college football team is the
Mm-hmm.
Michigan University, the winningest football program in history.
Yes, it's a pretty good program.
Facts.
Pretty good program.
That is a fact.
Pretty good program.
Won
All
more
right.
games than anybody.
That's why they're the winningest. To win because they've won more.
Don't try to argue. Google it. You'll see. They have won more games than any other program.
Is that one of those things we need to have our producer Google?
She can. I mean, it's fact check me.
Okay.
It's the truth.
What would you say if someone said Ohio State had more wins than you guys?
That they were wrong.
Do you guys get along with those Buckeyes?
No. Don't
guys,
speak of them.
Guys have been beating them pretty handily here as of late.
Been giving them the smackdown.
Business.
Stevie
played for Michigan, didn't he?
He did. That's when I became.
Shout out to Stevie.
So yeah.
You know what? I'll be honest with you, John. That's as far as football. That's my favorite college football team.
Yeah.
And it's Stevie's fault.
It is Stevie's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 100% his fault.
I probably didn't watch college football before Stevie got there. Then I was like, you know what?
That's when I really became a Michigan fan.
I was like, you know what? I like Michigan.
For Stevie. That was pretty tight though, watching him on TV.
Oh, it was dope.
It was crazy.
Well, John, we just got word from the producer. Unfortunately, you are correct. You are correct about what you said, John. So
I am.
They won more than anybody. I guess we root for a pretty good team.
It's a great team.
So NFL, what's your favorite NFL team?
I gotta go with the home team. Indianapolis Colts, baby.
Do you have to, or do you?
I got to, man. I got to. I'm
Why?
loyal.
Oh, you're loyal?
I'm loyal.
So why aren't you an IU or Purdue fan for football?
Because I did not go to IU or Purdue. I'll root for the home team.
Oh, you'll root for IU or Purdue?
Sure.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Sure, I'll root for them.
That's loyal. Okay. So I'm not root for none
except
of
when
those
except for when they play Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. And if they're playing each other, then it might if we have any former Olympians on the team, say, Harry Kreider, East alum, or Markel Jones, East alum, if they're, whoever's on the team, I'll root for them. What was old boy's name? Andrew. Play with Gunnar Kiel. Andrew Wilson. Went to IU.
Deweese Wilson. I did watch IU when Deweese was there.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like, what's that say, producer? It says Michigan has won 1,002 games.
Yes.
That's a lot of games.
A lot of football.
Yeah, nobody's done that.
No.
So you don't have a favorite NBA team then, since you don't watch a lot of basketball?
We'll say, I'll keep it close. I'll say Pacers. Even though I don't really watch.
We could have just not had that answer.
Are the Pacers not good? Exactly.
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 What?
They are good.
At what?
At
almost winning
basketball. At basketball.
At almost winning it all.
Are they not good at basketball?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Are they not good at basketball? Are they one of the best teams in the East? Are they not?
No.
They are not one of the best teams in the East?
No.
They aren't.
No, they're not. They'll go home in the first round of playoffs.
Really?
So, mark my words. Bums. So, my favorite teams, because it's my turn now, some real good teams. Real good teams. I know you guys are ready for this. So, I do have a college basketball team, University of Kentucky.
They're terrible.
Sure.
Are they not?
No, they're not at all. We just produced probably the most NBA pros right now.
When's the last time they won a championship?
Well, Kentucky?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a few years. It's been a few.
A few?
It's been a few.
How many is a few?
It's been a few. First off, did I do this with you when you asked about your teams?
You were talking about my Pacers.
I didn't ask about their championships. I just said the bums. If you want to call Kentucky bums,
you call them bums. I didn't call them bums.
Do you think Kentucky's bums?
I don't think they're bums, but
all right, then I'm
they're
gonna
not
move
that
on.
good.
So next, football team, University of Michigan. I agree with you on that. I feel like that's a phenomenal team.
Choice.
Yep. Then on the professional level, once again, I have a basketball and a football team. Cowboys are my
I don't even know how that even happens.
NFL football team. Greatest team in America,
They're not.
easily. They'll win it. Next year is
They will not.
ain't gonna finish the sentence. And then NBA is none other than the Los Angeles greatest team of all time, Lakers.
Okay, so you're all over the place, which makes
As far
no
as
sense.
what?
So
Because I don't like these little weirdo
listen, okay,
Indiana teams.
you were born in California.
Yep.
So I get the Laker connection.
Yep.
Okay. I get
Mhm.
that. I can give you that one.
Yep.
Okay, that's where you're born. But then you're a Cowboys fan.
Had that Cowboys
Texas.
49ers timeout. Cowboys 49ers rival.
And the
It's a rivalry.
49ers were getting that.
Yes. But I wanted to disagree with the rest of my family growing up. And I was an Emmitt Smith fan. That was my guy. That was my I was my guy. I was a big Emmitt Smith fan and Michael Irvin.
Anyway.
So they're the team.
And then
Go ahead.
And then Kentucky.
My dad's from Kentucky. I got answers for all this. My dad's from Kentucky, born and raised. Really big Louisville fan.
So
I gravitated to Kentucky. Next.
So you just try to be difficult and go against the grain intentionally.
I like what I like, John.
No, you didn't even like them.
You
just said, I wanted to be different. You just liked them. You just liked them to be different. You didn't like them just because you liked them.
Did I say I liked Kentucky because I didn't want to agree with my dad?
I
said I gravitated toward Kentucky. Then I said I liked Michael Irvin.
Because it was different.
No, because they were great.
No.
They were great. And I had this tape when I was younger. It was like an NFL highlight tape. And part of this tape was like, it was like an NFL, VHS, but it had all like the best hits, the best jukes, all different highlights. And they had this one little segment was just for the Cowboys because they're America's team. I used to watch it all the time, and that also kind of led me to believe that it was the greatest team in the world, and I've cheered for them ever since. It's fact.
Do you honestly believe that the Cowboys are the greatest team?
Yes, 100%. I do. Why would you not?
Because they haven't won a championship in the longest time.
Okay, and
when's the last time they won a playoff game?
When's the last time your Colts won a ring?
2006.
Oh, okay, cool.
Before that, I actually remember that.
Yeah, you do.
You don't
before
even
that.
We were barely even even knew where we were.
We've had
when the Cowboys
we've had a rough stint.
When the Cowboys won the
we've had a rough stint.
1996.
Yeah,
bro.
It's been a rough stint. 10 years before you guys did. So tell
we
me,
weren't even watching football.
Hey,
like
producer, tell me when the Cowboys, or not the Cowboys,
See,
when did the Colts win the Super Bowl before 2006?
I mean, it was a long time ago.
No, when did they win before that? And how many other ones did they win besides that one?
When they were Baltimore Colts.
Oh, so they weren't even in Indianapolis at that point. Mm-hmm. Jesus, was football even a thing when they won?
But see, like we were in
1971.
2007 they won. Now, so
what? Go ahead, let the people know.
1971 they beat the Cowboys.
Who was it? The Baltimore Colts?
The Baltimore Colts. The Colts organization.
It wasn't the Colts.
So
they beat them on a field goal. Doesn't even count.
It does count.
13. Absolutely not.
No, but like 2007, that's like when we're conscious of football. We're watching it. We're paying attention to it. Like 96.
John, you're not going to shake me from my team. You're lucky I didn't wear my Cowboys jersey.
I'm glad you did. Because everybody been laughing at you.
Nah.
Cowboys.
Next year. Just wait.
For what?
Just wait. Actually, we ain't got to wait for nothing because my Lakers is in the playoffs right now. And we about to beat Denver tomorrow.
Bandwagon.
Of course, when you guys see this, it won't be tomorrow. But for us, it's tomorrow.
Bandwagon.
For what?
Lakers.
And
Cowboys.
Don't even believe that.
I do.
You didn't.
You just try to find the best team, and I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be on their team.
The people that know me, they know what it is, and you right now, being that you know me,
coincidentally,
you know what.
Coincidentally,
you know
LeBron is on the Lakers
so
right
I'm
now.
You think I'm a LeBron fan now?
Are you not a LeBron fan?
No, I'm not. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan.
You're not a LeBron James.
No, fan. I've never been a LeBron fan. You know that. Don't even do that. You're trying to do. Go ahead, look at the people. You're trying to fool the people into thinking people that John.
You don't like LeBron?
He's cool.
LeBron James.
He's a great basketball player. I'm not a fan of LeBron James. people that know me, which is you know I'm not a LeBron fan. You trying to put on the front for the people. I don't know why.
When have I ever done that, people?
Right now,
It's not true.
right now, proof's in the pudding. You know I'm not no LeBron fan.
How could you not be a LeBron fan?
Because I'm not. I'm not no LeBron James fan of basketball. Like I'm not like, oh yeah, he's a great player.
Who's your favorite player then?
Right now? Stephen Curry. Favorite current player in the NBA, Stephen Curry, 100%.
Who's the best player in the NBA right now?
Best player in the NBA right now?
Yeah. Say it.
Say it. Luka. $100. Best player in the NBA right now is Luka. 100%.
It's LeBron James.
No, he's not. You don't even think that. Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks he's the best player in the league right now.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yes,
he's even on my team. He's not. But John, you did state earlier that you don't watch a lot of basketball, so I don't even blame you for that opinion.
I don't have to watch a lot of basketball to know.
You don't have
that
to watch
LeBron
the sport to know
James is not the best player in the world right now.
He's not.
Come on.
He's not. And then I can't wait till this airs. Whenever this airs, whatever the date it is, people jump in the comments and let this guy know that LeBron James ain't the best right now. He was. He's still top 5. He's not the best.
Oh, so who's okay? 4 other players. No, you said he's not top 5?
He's probably in the top 5. Luka's better than him. The Joker's better than him. Giannis is better than him. Jason Tatum is better than him.
Jason Tatum?
Yes, he is right now. Right now. Both sides of the ball.
Wow.
Sorry, man. He's getting Father Time is creeping. He still commands a lot, but he's not. Yeah, he's not. Facts. So do you have a favorite player? I mean, you don't watch the game like that. So do you have a favorite player? Or would yours be more of the NFL route as far as favorite player in the league?
That's playing currently in the league right now?
Yeah. Who's your favorite player?
Man. I don't know, man. It's hard because there's so many good players.
What, are you talking about NBA?
In the NFL.
In NFL, yeah.
Talking about NFL.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you got offensive side of the ball,
Yep.
defensive side of the ball. Even though I was running back, I love defense.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. There's just so many good ones.
Give me your top 3. Maybe
Top 3?
Top 3. Narrow it down. Yeah. Because then you can get, I feel like you can get your offensive side, defensive side, and then that one that you probably was, you're all in that. You're already.
I can't even, I'll give you 3.
Yep.
I'll give you 3. Myles Garrett is a monster.
It's crazy.
Dude's a freak of nature.
He's crazy. Dude jumps out the gym.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
His arms are so long.
Yeah, bro.
And he's a monster.
He's one of the people that was created.
Yeah.
He was one created for football. It's like Wembenyama.
Yeah, they both look like created players. So that's defensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with you got to put Mahomes in there. He's phenomenal to watch.
He's different.
He's just crazy.
He's different.
Like, quarterback throwing no look passes.
You see, he got
that are
Hollywood,
accurate.
You see, he got Hollywood Brown.
That's crazy. There's
you got another fast receiver. I'm like, come on, man.
It's gonna be tough to stop.
Yeah. As long as him and Kelsey over there.
Yeah.
Kelsey's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean,
all right, number 3. Who you got?
I was disappointed with his performance in the playoffs.
Yeah. I think I know who you're gonna say.
You know.
Yeah.
I think he just got too in his head, man.
I think he let the media.
I think he let the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he let the pressure
Mm-hmm.
some get to him. You got use your gifts, man.
Yeah.
Use
God
your
gave him-
legs, man.
God gave him feet.
So I'll go with my boy at Baltimore,
Oh, Lamar.
Jackson. There's just 3 pop in my head right now.
So for me,
watch me turn this off and I'll be like, man, this.
So for me, it's Lamar Jackson. He's to me, he's my favorite player in all of the NFL. He was like that Louisville man. He was just a human joystick, man. So yeah, watching the playoffs, man, seeing him sitting in the pocket. Did you remember the play though that he made when he threw the ball, got tipped, and he caught it himself?
Man, I've been saying that for the longest time.
Man.
One day, like
Somebody gonna throw
the quarterback is going to throw the ball to themselves, and he did it.
Yes, He's crazy.
Yeah,
I still say that
nuts.
if he didn't let the media kind of harp on the fact that he's a thrower, he's a runner.
Yeah.
He tries to, I think it's like he almost trying to prove
Now,
the doubters wrong, like to
you gotta-
show that he's a
You got to
thrower.
give the defense the credit though. They designed that. They put together that game plan
I
like
disagree because when
Nah.
I look at now, here's why I disagree. Because if Patrick Mahomes can scramble and hop his little, he can move, but he runs so
that. He got
awkward.
deceptive
It's-
speed.
And Lamar does not have deceptive. So I don't think there is a defense on the planet that's really going to be like, hey, we can stop Lamar if he decides, hey, I'm going to get out. Because you can't keep him in the pocket. But it's
Oh,
like there
I
was
think-
plays. If you watch that game, John,
Mind
you're
games,
you're a
man.
coach. So
Mind
you watch it.
games.
You watch it totally different than I do.
Mind games.
He was in that pocket, trying to prove that I don't need to run every time.
I think they knew that though.
But then why wouldn't he run?
It's mind game. Like the game is more mental than physical. Shout out to Coach G.O.A.T. She used to say that. She used to say that all the time. Game is more mental than physical.
I feel that.
So I think they game plan. They're like, we're gonna cover up all his receivers, gonna force him to be in the pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not going to scramble because he's trying not to do that. So we're gonna like force him to do that.
So man, I'm just like, if I'm hardball, I'm like, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Like if they think it's like you don't do the one thing that they can't stop, and they know you can't. Like if you know you can run and they can't, like you got to make them turn me into what I'm not. But don't just go in there like, nope, not even gonna run.
Yeah.
Like, not see if he was hurt. He wasn't hurt.
I mean, that defense. The defense
No,
was tough now.
I don't give it to the
That's
defense.
a tough defense.
But you at least got to push it to see if they
Oh,
can stop you.
Push it to the limit.
I feel like if he would have had a
Push
bunch
it,
of
not
rushes
push.
and they were stopping him, then it's
I
like,
grind
all right,
and
let's
not
change the
grind.
play. All right, go ahead.
That's it.
That was it.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So we talked about your favorite. Do you have a favorite NBA player
At like currently
currently?
or of all time? Currently,
Do you not have one currently?
favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I like Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I like Kyrie.
What? Alexa? Did you hear that?
Alexa, if you don't be quiet.
Somebody, she turned on, didn't she?
Oh shoot.
got a
Alexa's
ghost.
getting happy back there. Alexa, turn off. Alexa.
Hey, I don't care. Nobody say this is hilarious.
Alexa got a minor on. It's that AI, man. Alexa.
So,
Producer, need to do something.
hey
Oh,
man,
shoot.
this
Alexa
only would
gone.
happen.
She done.
Hey, and this is the crazy part. We're not gonna edit this out because
We're
y'all
not.
need to see what happens.
We're not.
Like what? Who? Nobody even said the word. Did anybody even say that?
Didn't even say it.
Nobody said anything to her. She got a mind of her own, man. Which
AI
is why.
taking over
Hey, I'm telling you, I don't want no Alexa in my house.
for that very reason.
No, my son uses it on his phone.
Phones be listening.
Oh my
They
God,
be listening
it's
to
so
everything.
I'm like, damn, stop. He's like, Alexa, call my dad. No, it's
about
not Alexa. It's Siri. Did Alexa just say something?
No.
Siri. My bad. It's not Alexa.
Siri,
It's
Siri
that
on
one
the
too.
phone. Mhm.
Siri be listening.
Yep.
Yeah. We should leave our phones in the car when we do this. Put
Man,
phones
at this
upstairs.
point, like I'm like, they can already hear
already
everything.
know what
Anyways, ain't no stopping.
Yeah, it's probably TVs and everything.
It's in there. It's everything.
Ain't that something?
Let's go
So-
live off the grid.
So you got
somewhere.
Kyrie.
Yeah, I say Kyrie.
All right. So where I said,
I like.
said
He's
Steph
fun to
Curry.
watch.
Yeah,
He's fun.
he's
to watch.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Get the best handle. Yeah, he got best handle in the league. Steph Curry's number 2. I get Kyrie that.
I feel like I've seen Kyrie do stuff that
It's
I haven't
not
seen
normal.
Steph do.
Yeah, Kyrie do stuff that you're not supposed to be able to do.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then his finishing ability
Yeah,
is the English he can put on. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
a little upset he's not on the USA roster. He's not on that, but anyway, Steph Curry is my favorite NBA player. NFL, if I had to give it the 3, I said Lamar was my number 1. Number 2, he's he's just not doing extremely well right now. He's been a little injured and banged up. But I really like Odell Beckham, man.
Odell's nice.
I really like Odell
I think
Beckham.
he's getting older.
He is. And I feel
Father
like the
Time and
age and also those injuries kind of.
Undefeated.
Yeah. Because, I mean, man, because when he was.
Hey, he was balling in the Super Bowl.
Man, before he got hurt, man. I was a little sick.
Hey,
for
there's some controversy
I was sick
over
for
that.
Buddy.
They was talking about the turf.
Yeah.
He was complaining about it.
Yeah.
And that turf got him.
That's tough.
Same spot he was talking about.
Yeah, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Odell, and then number 3, Pat Mahomes. Man, you can't.
No defensive players, huh?
No.
Defense wins championship.
I like Micah Parsons. No Cowboys. I like Micah Parsons, but he's not my favorite. He's not my favorite.
Mm.
He is a little extra off the field. There's a little extra. I like Trayvon Diggs a lot. He's a lot.
Nice.
He's probably my favorite defensive player. If I had to pick a favorite, I like him. I feel like he doesn't do too much. He just does his job, and he's exceptional. Like,
do your job.
We missed him a lot last year.
Do your job.
Missed him a lot last year. So you did ask me my favorite player. You asked favorite player all time.
All time.
So sometimes people refer to that as, if we want to say your favorite player, we'll just say who you think the GOAT is. We're not going to get in a whole debate about it because I feel like it's an endless debate. Anybody can defend their case. Most people have who they think is the GOAT. So this is what I'll say. We'll start with football. Because I feel like football is a little bit more debatable. A little bit. I feel like football, it could be a bunch of different guys. Because you can look at football, like there's rings counting football, it's just, because there's some real, just Dan Marino, like it's just some really great. So if you had to put your GOAT, football, just one, you got to give me both sides of the ball that combined. Right?
All right, so I was thinking about this, okay? Pains me to say it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But it's undeniable. He's got 7 rings.
I know.
7. 10 Super Bowls, came away with 7.
What percentage is that? 70?
That's crazy.
That's stupid.
So that's, I mean, I don't like him. I'm not a fan.
Yep.
But you gotta have him up there. It's undeniable. Tom Brady. He's got to be up.
Yeah, I co-sign.
Now, however, if you think about it another way, a player, I mean, because Tom Brady, he's quarterback.
So would you look at, let's say you said the player had the most impact.
Okay. Yeah, that goes along with what I'm thinking. Okay. Tom Brady's quarterback. He just plays one side of the ball.
True.
Doesn't play anything. So I guess overall football player.
Yes.
Playing on both sides of the ball.
That's tough. Especially at that level.
That's unheard of.
Yes. Who does that? Who has done that?
A very select few.
Very select few.
But I guess the better question is, who has done that well? On both sides of the ball.
Not many.
Making an impact. You know who that man is?
I think he's out there in old Boulder.
He's out there
in Boulder.
Oh, prime time.
What do you say? We coming.
Prime time.
He's phenomenal.
Bro, and
yeah,
not only that, so he played offense and defense, return kicks, return punts.
Yep.
Okay. The easily, hands down the best cover corner in the league.
Not even close.
No one's even close, whatever, right? One of the fastest players to ever play the game. And that's in football, right? But then he went over and played Major League Baseball.
Yeah, man. I think was that documentary? Didn't he score a touchdown and hit a home run in the same day?
No one has ever done that.
Who does that?
The
documentary is crazy. He said,
crazy.
He said, yeah, I got done with the game, jumped on the flight, got in the car, got to the stadium, and what in the same day?
So Deion Sanders, real deal.
I think
there's nobody else like.
I think he might be the
debatable. I would
he
say
might be one of the greatest athletes ever.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say Tom Brady and Deion Sanders. That's who I would say the greatest of all time football players are.
Pretty smart guy, John. I think I agree with you with both of those.
I mean, I feel like
I think the only person I could put up
hard to dispute.
I was trying to think of anybody that could even, but I mean, you can't really compare anybody to Deion.
Can't.
To do that in the same game and then decide, hey, the game's over, can't stick around because I gotta go play Major League Baseball. And I'm not like, not like Michael Jordan, who, bless his heart, he tried it.
Now, so thing is, I mean, baseball is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't play I didn't play baseball at all, but for him to come from NBA and then go play baseball, I mean, that's a pretty big jump.
Big time.
And I mean, he wasn't horrible. He wasn't the best.
Yeah, he wasn't the best. I feel like he had the opportunity. Do you feel they granted him the opportunity because his name was Michael Jordan?
I think that, and he was a great athlete.
Great athlete. So they figured, like, hey, man, if anything, you can steal a couple bases. And,
yeah. He's a very good athlete.
He is.
Extremely.
So football, we agree. So let's move over
basketball
to the hardwood.
Okay.
Who's your GOAT?
Michael Jordan.
And did you even think?
Yeah, it was Michael Jordan. So, I feel like he still has the greatest impact on the game. Changed the game. I mean, the culture changed the culture worldwide.
When you say the biggest impact, like, did he impact
style of play? Yeah. Shoes. I mean, everybody's wearing Jordans.
Yeah, still.
They get lines for days. New Jordans coming out. You know what I mean? So he's still having that impact on the game right now, and he's not even playing. Hasn't played in I don't know how many years now.
It's been a while. Been a while.
And then there's so many of the great players now who designed their game after Jordan, like your favorite player, who you're going to say is the greatest of all time, who literally copied what Jordan did.
I have no idea what you're speaking of.
You do. He'll even tell you. I mean, if he was still here today.
No idea what you're talking about. But I'm listening to you.
You do. I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'm finished.
So it's for me?
It is on you.
All right. GOAT of basketball.
Greatest of all time.
Well, I think he's the greatest basketball player of all time. It's a hard question, John, because there's so many different categories you have to look at and so many different ways and angles you can look at this thing, You look at who's he is a good defender? Is it a good scorer?
Michael Jordan was.
It's a good scorer.
Yeah.
Championships. Does he win? Does he win?
You're describing one person to me.
When you need a bucket, can you depend on him to score? When your back's against the wall, can you depend on this human being?
Absolutely.
So for me, with looking at that type of criteria,
championships
as well, it just seems like Kobe beating Bryant screams out to me.
Yeah,
as that person who had embodied that fully. Now, the basketball fan that I am, and the knowledge that I have of the game, I will say that if LeBron James is somehow able to win a ring this year, he would be considered, I believe, undeniably the GOAT of the game of basketball.
How many rings would that make for him?
I think 1, 2, 3, 5.
How many?
Kobe got 5.
How many for Kobe?
5. I got 6.
How many for Jordan had 6?
6.
And there you have it, folks.
All right.
There you have it.
What?
6 championships.
So because he has 6, that makes him the greatest of all time?
Absolutely.
So if someone had more than him, would they be better than him? That's tough because Robert Parrish, Will Chamberlain guys got, retarded amount of championships. I think one of them guys got 10. I think Robert Parrish got 10 because with the Celtics. And they didn't have the competition back then, but I think they won like 10. So would he be the
Mhm.
GOAT? Because he's got 10 to Michael's 6.
No, because if
Mm.
you look at the other things that you mentioned,
See, that's
he doesn't
where
have that.
I think the fact.
And Michael had all those things.
So, but if we look at the game of basketball, John, as much as it pains me to say this, LeBron is just.
Don't you say it?
He's. I mean, he's doing things. He's got the most points ever scored.
Does. Mm-hmm.
He's got. I think he's at 11. He's top 5 in assists all time and rebounds.
Yeah.
So when you look at a guy that's got 5 rings, multiple MVPs,
He doesn't have 5.
He's got 4 rings,
4,
multiple
okay,
MVPs, multiple All NBAs,
Mm-hmm.
20-time All Star.
Yep. So
Most points scored in
the
NBA
thing-
history. I'm just saying when you look at
the thing that I think he's
he
lacking.
affects the game in every aspect, does he not?
The thing that I think he's lacking.
Mm-hmm.
You said
Mm-hmm.
when you need a bucket.
See,
When you need a bucket.
I agree with you.
When you need a bucket.
You
LeBron
see-
James is not always taking that shot.
You see no argument from me, which is
See?
why he's not a fan.
Now Kobe,
Oh, he's shooting that thing.
he's shooting that
He's
thing.
shooting that
He's getting
thing.
that bucket.
Yes, he is.
Jordan,
shooting it.
getting that bucket.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is why I believe Jordan is the greatest of all time.
I feel
Then
that.
I'd put Kobe
Mm-hmm.
and then LeBron.
Yeah. So I got LeBron at 3 right now.
Okay.
But I just feel like another ring would kind of jump both of them because I feel like with the many points, the fact that he has the most points ever, and he's doing this in year 21, like
So-
that's just a lot. That's just
You
a
know,
lot. That's a. I mean,
That is a lot.
21 years in the NBA, and
It's a long
and
time.
I think when you look at it, man, the fact that he came in and he had a lot of man, I don't know if the people heard that. Was that a
Yeah.
joint that
Thank
just
boy.
popped?
I told you I played football a long time, man.
Oh man,
Boy.
that's why I didn't play football. My joints move.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a well-oiled machine over here. Yep, I am.
Loose, boy.
I am. Lubricated.
I see.
Shoulders.
But
no, man. He's got so many. I mean, he feels the stat. I mean, it's just he came in with so much pressure.
So
he's done it all. Man.
you know, and so that is definitely quite an accomplishment being the all-time scorer leader, right?
Yes.
However, the league is a little different.
It is. They don't play as much of defense.
So
It's a little bit less
I
contact.
feel like,
Yeah.
even though it is a great accomplishment,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not maybe as much as what it was. You know, like being the all-time scorer leader. I feel like it doesn't carry as much
So
weight
then
as what.
let's say this new guy, Wembanyama.
Mhm.
So let's say he gets like 7 rings,
He
most
might.
points, all this stuff. So because the game of basketball has changed, would he ever be considered your GOAT even if he gets 7 rings? Let's say he goes to finals and he's perfect in the finals and gets 7 rings. Because he did that.
Perfect in the finals, 7
Like-
rings.
Because I mean that's the only way you could beat Michael as far as when it comes to winning. Because
Yeah.
Michael's perfect in the finals. He didn't lose. So would he be considered the GOAT despite the game changing?
He'd
And
be-
him being an alien?
I think he can be close. And the other thing, we had the other criteria said impact on the game.
Yeah.
Like, he's hooping as a little kid, Jordan, tongue out.
That's
Hooping a little Kobe.
yeah.
You ain't
Nobody
like
says.
you ain't like Wemby. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, no.
People ain't doing that.
Wemby!
And people-
well, nobody gonna say that because Wemby's 8
and
foot
people
tall.
ain't buying. He don't got shoes or nothing
Man,
like that.
no, he has a prototype. Have you seen
I
it?
seen the prototype,
It's terrible.
but yeah, and people ain't buying up.
It looks like
he
an
ain't
alien on
changing
your
the culture
foot.
like that. He ain't changing the culture
Like
like
an alien on your foot. Like got eyes in
Yeah.
the front. I was like, why would you do that to this
But
man's
he's like
shoe?
the alien almost. 'Cause he's-
So you speak about changing the game. So I guess we kind of like a shift, right? So when I think about changing the game, we were talking about NBA. So would you say? Because we talked about Caitlin Clark earlier, brought her up, brought her up.
Mm-hmm. You said the player of yours was Caitlin.
It wasn't
Clark-ish.
mine, but the one that played against us.
Oh,
that killed us,
she
right?
was Caitlin Clarkish.
Ish.
I can't even say it.
Caitlin
ish.
Clark-ish. Yeah. So
Kinda
would
like
you
in
think that?
specific.
Do you think that she's gonna change the game? I'm gonna leave that word alone. Specific.
I think she's going to change the game.
Do you think she'll change the game for women's basketball?
I don't know, man.
Did you? Well, let me ask you. Did you watch her?
I watched a little bit. Like I said, I don't watch basketball a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I did watch the Final Four. I watched her. She definitely is good. She's real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, everything that I've seen other veterans in the game of women's basketball, when they mention her, they don't. I've heard a lot of people say they don't think she's going to do what she did in college at the professional level.
Would you believe that those would be haters?
Cheryl Swoops said that.
Do you think they'd be haters?
I feel like she knows more about women's basketball than I do. So I'm kind of leaning on that a little bit. I mean, I hope she's successful.
Yeah.
I hope she does well.
Yeah, I think
no hate from here.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the ones I heard say it was Diana and Sue Bird.
Yeah,
their pod. I think it might have been a podcast.
Yeah,
on the podcast.
Diana
Taurasi. I think it's Taurasi.
Taraji. P. Henson. Not that. That's not her name.
But no, I think
it's Taurasi.
So I haven't heard Swoop say it, but I've heard them say it. I think they were hating.
She said that on Gil's Arena.
I think she's hating. I think not her. But I think
Cheryl Swoops?
Nah, I think Bird and Sue and Diana are hating. Because they said something along the lines. They're talking about, oh man, she's doing this. Said, well, there's a big learning curve at the next level. It's not gonna be.
I've heard a lot of people say that though.
When I watch her play basketball, I feel like even in college men's basketball, right? If you are the type of player that nobody in college basketball can stop, you have a better chance of getting to the NBA and that translating. Like if you're just the game just looks so easy to you, and you can score in so many different ways. Like for her, I feel like there's nobody in the WNBA that's currently like her right now. Like nobody in the WNBA is pulling up almost from half court the way she's like a Steph Curry that's coming to the WNBA, that's doing things, pulling up, and she's dominated college basketball
she has
for years.
So Cheryl Swoops and some of those other people, they were saying they didn't think she was going to be able to do that coming right out the gate. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve at first. And they said no doubt she's going to be great. Yeah, but said it's going to take her a little bit to adjust.
I think it'll take her about 7 games.
What they said it'll take a little bit to adjust. Said she's not going to get that many shots.
She's coming to Indy.
Yeah, the FIFA.
So would you go to the game with me, John? We should all go to the game, man.
Sure.
We get our women's and we go to the game.
Sure.
Leave the kids though, because kids kids don't sit there the whole game, and I gotta go.
You don't want our kids to be inspired.
We can watch the game at home with our kids and they get inspired.
You don't want our little girls to be inspired by
whenever it's the kids getting
basketball
free
players.
Got a lot of kids, man.
I've been to a couple WNBA games.
Yeah,
I have.
I went to a college women's game.
Yeah,
been a few of those.
I've been to a couple Fever games.
How were they?
I went to a couple Fever games.
All right. Yeah, kept that moving, didn't we? All right. Well, I believe it's only going to get better because Caitlin Clark is going to be there.
So it was kind of boring. I'm
not
gonna lie. It was kind of boring.
It was.
I couldn't even tell you who won.
Man,
it was.
Why'd you go?
I was working for the Foundation for Youth. So I took the group of kids on a field trip. It was awesome to be in the field house.
Did you know who they played?
Nah.
Oh, dang.
We got some those blow up sticks. Beating together.
But look at it this way, John. If you were to go now, next year, you know what? You would know who's on the court.
On the Fever side?
Yes.
I don't know anybody else.
No.
Do you?
Nope. But that's why I think Caitlin Clark can change the game, man. She's opened my eyes.
I hope she does. I hope she does.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
I can see all the obstacles in my way. A little high.
It was.
A little high.
I probably started up.
Cracked a little bit.
I started at an octave that wasn't there. I should have started out. I can see clear.
Too deep. You all over the place. Too deep.
Oh,
Nah, so
man.
I hope she. There's
Yeah, I
no
think
hate.
she's gonna do
There's
good,
no
man.
hate from
She's
me.
gonna be great.
Okay,
I think she's
hope
gonna
she does
kill.
well.
I think she's
Especially
gonna kill.
representing for Indiana.
I think she's gonna kill.
Hope she does. Hope she does well. I hope women's basketball, takes off.
Yeah.
All the attention that it's getting, I hope it goes better. Right now, currently, it's hot right now, but it hasn't been here lately, which is
I did see a pretty good stat about her. Her jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It said her jersey sold out faster than any other person that's in draft history. That's any draft. That's MLB, NFL, NBA, WNBA. It sold faster. I think the person that was in front of her was like Trevor Lawrence.
Wow.
His kind of went kind of hot fire. He was one of them college guys.
Yeah.
That he was.
Oh, yeah.
They were waiting on him to get drafted. But yeah, hers went out like that. I saw a picture of Tim McGraw the other day. First off, Tim McGraw, I think he's like 90 years old. Don't ask me why I saw it. I think Tim McGraw's like 80. Whatever it is.
Tim McGraw. He ain't 80.
He's 60 or 70. He's something. Buddy was in shape. Buddy look like he's on roids. He's probably not.
You remember him in Friday Night Lights?
No.
He was the
Yes.
dad.
He was the dad that was you taped the ball on his
fumbling the football.
Put it on your he was punching the mess out the ball.
Take care of football.
I bet that guy quit
That's
football
Tim McGraw.
after that. But no, he's only 56. All right. Is that it? Is that 56? Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with the viewers. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Alyssa told me he was 70 something. So it wasn't my fault. Blame my girlfriend. She told me.
You said 80. You said 70, 80.
I was
years
just
old.
because I don't know, but she
And
said
Buddy was in shape.
She told me first. I said 90. I said 90 and 80 to be funny, but I really thought he was in his 70s. That's what I was told. Obviously, he's barely seasoned.
He's just in here pumping, huh?
Yeah, man. But he's ripped up.
Yeah.
He's ripped up. Remember that episode? Oh, probably not. There's an episode of SpongeBob where they got all buff and stuff. He kind of looks like that because he, got the little tan. He looks all rubbery.
He looks like
he looks
SpongeBob.
rubbery. He kind of like how Hulk Hogan used to look when he got them. Kind of rubbery.
20-inch pythons, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Ooh, brother.
Yeah. Now you look at him now. It's like, ooh, a little flappy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. Look, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been episode 4, man. You started, I ended. But we appreciate you for tuning in. I think this is a pretty good episode, man. I like this one.
Outstanding.
I think it. And this might actually just be the only time we record this one. We don't have to treat this like episode 3.
Yeah.
We only did that one, 3 or 4 times. But
We just want the best for you guys.
Yes, man. That's what we're doing. We're
Great
trying
content.
to bring you the content that you guys want to hear. So in order for us to
content
do that,
you deserve.
in order for us to bring you what you want to hear, we got to hear from you. So give us the feedback. Like it, share it again, and then like it again.
Subscribe
to everything.
Just hit the like button.
Yes.
It's just hit it.
It's so easy. Look,
Yeah.
that's all you got to do. This how much time it take you.
Just like that. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
You ain't get that much time.
Go the extra mile. Share it.
You know how long that takes you? Watch.
That's
2
it.
clicks.
Done. Boom.
Come on, man.
That's it.
The first share with the button, anyway.
That's all you gotta do.
Share it to your friends, your
Appreciate
family. Tell your family they ain't got no phone. If they ain't got no phone, take a phone over there to them.
Computer. You can watch it on a computer.
If you ain't got a computer, take a computer to them.
Who doesn't have a computer nowadays? So
Somebody.
somebody. So either you got a computer or you don't have a phone. Or you got a phone or you don't have a computer. Yeah. I don't feel like
there's somebody that ain't
you got like either or.
There's somebody ain't got neither. Or if they got a phone, it's an old like Android. But it is what it is. But for those that have been with us from episode 1, we appreciate y'all because some of y'all been reaching out to us and letting us know that you're enjoying the podcast.
Yep.
Shout
out to track team.
Yeah, shout out to the
I've been watching
boys.
my students of these. Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all get y'all grades where they supposed to be. I'm on y'all.
Hey,
and y'all know.
I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna check the grades. I'm gonna
send
them.
Tell y'all, Mr. Sims, go send me the grades. He'll be like, "Oh man, I've been got that up."
Yeah.
So get your grades up, man.
I'm checking.
Get your grades up
On y'all.
But nah, man, for y'all that been locked in with us, man, we appreciate y'all and just stay locked in with us because it's gonna be a fun ride, man. here at the studio.
John Sim Studios. All right, appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for next episode.
We out.